Think back to 2008. The market shifted that fall, and I immediately went to my closet and looked for the armor that I had had in the 1980s. I wasted no time to begin to strategize about the coming months or maybe years of what the economy was going to do. So I started looking for opportunities. I began to understand the value of the resources that we have in Oklahoma in particular. Buildings are energy hogs. Buildings consume half of the energy produced in the world today. What you've seen today would be a building that would be powered by natural gas, solar, and wind as well. It's all about the notion of using architecture as a vehicle for change. The architecture, in fact, is shaped by the wind and focused on that. I'm pleasantly surprised and happy to report that the TEDx exposure has been amazing. We've had the opportunity to have people approach us saying, wow, we didn't even know that project existed, and it's really exciting to see it, and to be able to see it in presentation form gives it terrific value to them. And so it really has had it's sort of a life of its own. What's happened, and a realization for me, is that we were a little ahead. And the idea for the project and the whole concept is really a little bit ahead of where we are in the world architecturally, and that's a good thing. Rather than being behind, it's better to be ahead, and so we're seeing that. We're having more and more interest. We had a flurry of activity just after the TEDx where a number of engineering magazines and so forth were calling folks that I had not met before or known about before to say, tell us about this project. We saw it on the TEDx thing, we saw it on YouTube, we did all of that, and it's fascinating. And with Oklahoma City really becoming a very important energy hub in the country, that we have oil and natural gas, we have a growing interest in wind for obvious reasons. The average wind speeds in Oklahoma are 12.2 miles an hour. We're the second windiest place in the United States. And so we're seeing that. Things are slow to move forward sometimes. You need people promoting it. We're seeing change in the automobile industry with CNG and stuff. That's just, it's taken time. I mean, it's taken 4 or 5 years for that. And I think that we'll see this building built in 5 years, is what I really believe the case to be, because I think that we're that close to having interest. We're that close to having the ability to go forward. We just need a pioneer. We need someone who's really excited about taking this step. We'd love for it to be in Oklahoma City, but it could be anywhere, as long as there's a wind speed of some significance that would allow the project to be successful. So we see only positive things coming up with the project.